Yeah, it's obviously they're the king of college football, have been for a long time, and to go down there and be able to obviously compete against them and to see the tradition and just the pageantry that they have, it'll be special for our guys. We'll go down and go down there to compete to win, but obviously just take it all in because over at least our guys' lifetime, Alabama's been the best of the best, and to be able to go down there and see if our best is good enough will be fun to watch our team go down there and compete.
Watching Derrick Henry on film, kind of what do you see from him, and kind of how to slow him down?
I don't know if we can't slow Derek down. What's cool about it is one of his high school teammates is on our team, and so they've been texting back and forth, and he's obviously a special talent, and it might take all of them for us to try to tackle him. But just to be able to go against him, our guys see those guys every week on TV, and they're on ESPN and Sports Center, and our guys are looking forward just to being on the same field with some of those guys and see how their talent stacks up against them.
What's the plan? Plan on playing the starters most of the game, kind of sit them. How do you go into the game like that?
We're going to go compete to win once we or they determine that we're not good enough to win, and then we'll be smart about getting ready for our second season, because that's obviously been in this situation is the first time for us in our program, so we've got to make sure we're going in as healthy as possible. But we're going to go down there and do our best to win and try to. We might not be able to. They play their best and we play our best, they're going to kill us. If we play our best and they play their worst, they'll probably still beat us pretty good. But once that game's out of reach, then we'll be smart about resting the guys we need to rest and get ready for the playoffs.
I know you have a game Saturday, but you mentioned before it's going to be exciting to see your name called.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just can you touch on that?
Well, just knowing that all the hard work your team's put in, and at our level, you want to make the playoffs. You want to have a chance to win a national championship, and for the first time ever, we have that shot. And to see the name called, no matter where they send us, hopefully they keep us here. That'll be a special day for our team and really our coaches, because that's what you work for too. And we can't wait for Sunday just to see where they put us and know that you're guaranteed that spot. You don't have to worry about this week. That's a nice thing as well.
You've probably been asked this before and probably on Saturday, but kind of knowing where this program was and kind of to where it is now, kind of what is that like?
Well, it's rewarding. And what I mean by that is you come in and people say you can't do this here, you can't do this here because you don't have this, you don't have this. And to see the vision that you and your staff had and your players bought into, to see that come to fruition in really a short amount of time, and see them put a goal out and accomplish it, I think that just shows that you don't have to have all the money, you don't have to have all the resources to be successful, and it just proves that even though we're faithless sometimes, the Lord is faithful, and if you believe enough and lay it at His feet, He'll help you get the desires of your heart, and that's what He did this year for us.
You've been playing for Jamey Chips all week. I assume that's still the case on Saturday.
It still will be. We'll still be playing for one. We'll do something with the Roll Tide. We've not exactly quite figured out what it's going to be, but that's what's got us to this point. So we're even though they're the best of the best, we're still going to go out and compete for a championship this Saturday.
And I know you still have a game Saturday, but kind of coming back against Liberty, coming back against Coastal, kind of does that? I'm trying to think of the word. Does that help you out maybe if it comes down to that in the playoffs in 2 weeks?
Well, I think it gives us confidence knowing that we've been behind in a couple of games and been able to overcome either bad starts by or whatever it may be, turnovers, penalties, and we've overcome those and win games in the second half. What we're trying to figure out is why are we getting those bad starts? If we can get off to good starts and play from the opening kickoff, we like our chances. But a lot of games this year we've not got off, just not been smooth. But fortunately, we've been able to persevere, and so you do have confidence. Our team, no matter when we're down, they feel like they're going to win the game, and that's hard to get a team to believe in. Once they believe that, then you got it licked.
Anything else about Alabama? Anything else? Austin career day Saturday, kind of his confidence going into the rest of the season.
Well, Austin's played really well, and he's a big part of why we're to this point. His growth as a quarterback and the way he's made some plays, especially on third down, he's done a tremendous job. And then this game obviously. We know why we're playing it. We know we need the resource, the funding, and things that helps us, our program. So we understand why we're going down there. I wish it wasn't right now. I wish it was earlier in the year. But you grow up, kids grow up not dreaming about Charleston Southern. They're dreaming about going to Alabama or South Carolina or whoever it may be, and they get the opportunity to play in the stadium maybe they dreamed of playing against, and maybe not be with the team they wanted at that time. And so it'll be a special time. No matter what happens in the game, we'll enjoy it, and they'll remember it that they had the opportunity to play against the best, and maybe a playoff team or maybe a national champion, and you don't get that every year. So we'll embrace that and go down and do our best for Charleston Southern.
Last, I guess, does a game like that, will it help you kind of prepare for what's to come after Alabama?
I hope so. I hope we don't find anybody as talented as Alabama for sure. So I think, one, the speed and the size they have will be unmatched in our level, but the environment, the atmosphere that you'll be down, all the fans that they'll have, and just the pressure of the moment. If we can handle that, whether we get beat or whether we're in the game, if we can just handle that, that moment's not too big, I think that definitely benefits us going forward, because every game in the playoffs is a big game, and the more and more you go, the bigger and bigger the pressure will be. So if we can go down and handle this, or not, I won't say handle it, but not be overwhelmed by it, I like us going forward, and the chances that'll help us grow.